Good morning, my dear friends. I'm Rehan Mukherjee. This is my channel. It's me, Rehan. I'm going to eating my breakfast cornflakes. I will show you. Okay, friends, this is my breakfast cornflakes. And I have seen some nature. Look, this is my look, this is my picture. And look, this is my breakfast cornflakes. I am eating cornflakes daily. I will wait after eating. I will show you. This is empty. Okay. Look, my dear pets, I have completed my lunch and I am going to talk you some study. I will meet in my study. I will show you. Look, this is empty and I am going to do my study. Look, my dear pets, I have completed my study. Look, this is my rating. ছায়ার ঘুমটা মুখে টানি আছে আমাদের পা papa Gustani. Look, this is my reading. Chaya Gunta Mukatani. Look, this is my reading and I'm saying some reading. Look, this is Hasadigadi A O Gagawa Cha Cha Buji Hatalaja Itvania Tata Dada Mudhana Tata Dada Dandana Papa Baba Mo Untastaja Rala Batalvasa Petkanamandasadantasa Ha Hasana Tasana Untasta Conductor Unistan Visaga Chandavidi Chant. Look, this is my reading. Kaka Sakika Degika Sukuka Deku. Look, this is my reading, my writing. Okay, I will meet in my lunch.
আস্তে আস্তে নে কর
Good afternoon, my dear friends. I am Rehan Mukherjee. This is my channel. It's me, Rehan. Look, this is my afternoon lunch. I am eating dal rice and drinking water. I will meet after eating dal rice. Look, I am showing some nature. This is my outside nature. Okay. Another nature is. Look, this is my wardrobe. Look. Look. Okay. So this is my address. I will make after eating. I will show you. This is empty. Look, my dear pets. Look, this is empty. And I am going to taking some rest. I will make in my study. I will show you. Okay. Okay.
আস্তে আস্তে
Oh, my dear parents, I'm Rehan Mukherjee. I'm saying some nature. Look, this is my nature. Look, look, and look. This is my nature. Look, this is my nature. Okay, parents, my teacher is come in my house. I will show you. Look, this is my mezzanine. Look, this is my doors, mosquito net. Look, this is my nature. Look, this is my teacher. Look, and look, this is my study. Look, this is my teacher, and look, this is my study. I will meet after doing my study. I will show you my reading chapters, writing, handwriting after doing. Okay, friends? I will meet after doing study. Okay? Okay. Look, my dear parents, this is my reading, Look, this is my reading. Look, this is my reading. And look, this is my reading. Okay, I've completed my study. I will show you. This is my writing. Look, this is my writing. Look, this is my writing. Look, I am completed my study. Okay, friends. Okay.
ঠিক আছে বলো একটু
Look, this is my tree mocha, and I'm going to rip every mocha. Look, this is banana flower. Okay.
দিস ইজ ভেরি টেস্টি অ্যান্ড হেলদি বলে দে
This is a very tasty and healthy. Look, my dear parents, I am complete my study, and I am going to doing my yoga live class with my mother. My teacher is going his house, and I am going to doing Bangla study yoga class with my mother. I will show you. Okay. Good evening, my dear parents. I am Rehan Mukherjee. I am going to doing my study. My mother was going outside, and I am doing my Bengali study alone. And I will show you my yoga class. I am going to doing. Look, this is my mezzanine. I am doing my Bengali study. I will meet after doing Bengali. I will show you. Okay. Okay. I will show you my Bengali writing. Look, my dear parents, this is my Bengali writing. ছায়া ঘুমটা চোখে মুখে টানি আমি জল খেয়েছিলাম. Look, this is my writing, and I am reading some Bengali. A hasar diga ri e oi o ক খ গ ঘ ঙ চ ছ হাততালে জ ঝ পিটপানিয় ট ঠ ড ঢ মূর্ধন্য ত থ দ দ দন্তন্য প ফ ব ভ ম উন্তস্ত জ র ল ব তালবু স পেটকাটা মধ্যে স দন্ত স হ ঢাসন ঠসন উন্তস্ত অ খণ্ডক্ত অনুসাং বিসর্গ চন্দ্রবিন্দু চাঁদ. Hello, this is my reading. ক ক কা ক সে কি Gadiga ki ka se ku gadiga ku ka ri kri ka ka ke ka oi koi ko kha ka kha kha se ki kha 이거 기카서 구카 이거 구카리 크리카가 개카요 이거 고카요 오고. Okay friends, I've done my Bengali and I'm going to doing my live class alone. I will meet after doing my live class. Okay. Look my dear parents, I'm Rehan Mukherjee. I'm complete my live class and I'm going to eating my dinner. I will show you my dinner. Okay friends. I am complete. My mother was not sitting in this today. My mother was sitting tomorrow. Okay, I am going to eating my dinner. Look my dear friends, this is my dinner. And look, my mother. Look, give me please. Look, this is I am showing some nature. Fire. Look, this is my nature. Look, look. Look, I'm saying my nature. Look, look. This is my dinner. Okay, friends. I will meet tomorrow. I will meet tomorrow. Okay. Good night. Tata. Bye bye.